Back in 1982, when I was just 12 years old, a band burst onto the scene on my TV on Top of the Pops, Culture Club. From that moment on, I had an absolute love affair with him to this day, when, it's been 40 odd years now, 43 years since I first saw him on Top of the Pops. And tonight I'm going to go out with my friend for a Boy George tribute act. So I'm looking forward to it. I've never seen this guy before. Apparently he goes to Tenerife, and my cousin has seen him, even though I didn't realise this at the time. But I thought I'd do a little get ready with me video so that you can see the process of me getting ready to go out for said tribute act. So hopefully you will enjoy this, and yeah, sit back and watch. So I don't know whether to go for a dress like this tonight. It's got, this is from, it's either Temu or Shein, I can't remember now. And it's got these like see-through sleeves, really nice, and it's just plain black, which is what I like. Or I might go for something like this, a very glitzy sort of top. It's a Wallace dress, but this is actually a charity shop dress, and this was a charity shop bolero cardi. It's got glitter in it. Don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so I might go for that. Oh, I don't know yet until I try it on. So here I'm just showing you my earrings. I don't know which pair I'm going to wear. I've got like these lovely gold moon and sun, and then I've got these moon, like two moons with like a little crystal droplet, so I quite like those. And then this is my little gothic crucifix ring, which I really love. And then I got this one from Shein, I think, with the green. So I'm not sure what I'm going to wear yet. So the first product that I'm using is the Avon Lift Dual Eye System. It's got a gel for eyelids, which smooths and cools, and a cream that smooths the under eyes and firms and strengthens and banishes puffiness, apparently. But you know, it's not working on me right now, is it? The next one that I'm using is the Renewal Power Eye Cream, and that just renews and regenerates the under eye skin. I then move on to one of my favourite products. It's a hydrating serum, and you can really literally feel it. It's like a waterfall for your skin, so it's absolutely beautiful. I then move on to the Skin Renewal and Protect, I think it is. So it protects against the elements, basically. This is a real nice cream, although it does feel a bit sticky sometimes, but you just need to let it dry in between like putting on something else. The next one that I'm using is the Skin Renewal, so it's all part of the same system, if you like. That's got triple collagen boost and regenerates skin cells, and that's really, really nice, and I use that more like a moisturizer. I'm now moving on to the makeup part. So the first product that I'm using is Rimmel's foundation. I think it's lasting finish, and it's got good full coverage, really like it, and it's in a nice pump bottle. As you can see, like I spread it on with my fingers first, and then I use this brush, which is from Avon. They don't have the one that I'm using at the minute, but they've got something very similar, which I will put on the screen. And I think I'm laughing there because my partner is sat there and he said something funny or did something funny, so I'm saying I'm filming here and he's like, oh, you should have said. I'm like, I've only got the camera on the table, you know, and never mind. But anyway, I spread it out using the brush. I like do it on the back of my hand first just to spread it out a bit more, and then apply it. So I quite like this one. Then I move on to my eyeshadow, and what I do first is I like to line the top of my lid with an angled brush. Again, Avon don't have this brush anymore. They've got something very similar, but it's not as stiff as the one that I'm using. So this one I really like because the bristles are really like tightly packed, so you can really apply the darker eyeshadow, and I like to line the top of my lid and give me a wing effect, and then I go in with my eyeliner afterwards. Just kind of gives it like that line to follow, I guess, because sometimes when you apply just your eyeliner straight to do a wing, then sometimes it can, well, especially when you get older and your eyes start to like hang over the edge of your or your eyelids hang over the edge of your eyes. So yeah, it's quite difficult. I'm using a little blendy brush. Again, this is from Avon, don't do this anymore. This is another tightly packed bristled brush. Try saying that. And I like to smooth this like over, or I like to apply the eyeshadow a bit more with this, and because it's quite nice to apply it with. And then afterwards I'll use a more like fuller brush that's very soft, and that I can blend my eyeshadow out, so you'll see me using that in a minute. Next, I'm applying the lime eyeshadow, which I really like in this trio, and I'm putting it on, but it's a real gorgeous lime green, but you can't really see it on the camera that well. And then next I apply the white eyeshadow. It's got a real lovely, beautiful shimmer to it, lots of glittery glitter. So that's really good. I quite often apply it with my finger because I find that it's more intense like that. And then afterwards I go over it with this Show Glow stick. This is an Avon stick. They've got something very similar now, but this one isn't in this month's catalogue, although it could be in next month, so you never know. I've not linked any products because sometimes they're not, well, a lot of them aren't in the book, so there's no point really. Here I am dancing to a bit of 90s club classics. If you are in your 50s, then you will probably also love it, because, you know, we just don't have that anymore, do we? And then I go on to line my lid and follow that wing with this beautiful high definition liquid liner. I love this because it's got a real pointy tip on it, so it's real like for precision work. And, you know, who doesn't love a wing? Especially if, you know, you are, again, in your 50s. You probably used to do it quite a lot in the 80s. So yeah, I'm still very fond of the winged look. So then I'm going to go back in and just add a few more, not a few more, but a little bit more eyeshadow here in the socket, just to give me some definition, because, you know, as you get older, like I said, your eyes tend to sort of droop a little bit. So sometimes you think you've put a lot on, and then you open your eyes and the shadow has disappeared. So not good. The final step in my makeup routine is my mascara. I like to add this, and I've got, this one is a Rimmel, I believe, and it's a long lash, I think. Yeah, I quite like this one. So it goes on really nicely, and I love the brush. It's really small, and it's kind of, it's not that woolly type of brush, if you know what I mean. It's more like that plasticky or silicone. That's what it feels like. So yeah, I quite like applying it, and because it's small and my lashes aren't very long, it kind of coats them really well. Then the final step, not the mascara, this is my final step, like in my eyes anyway, my eyeliner. So I like to put eyeliner under my eyes as well. I know a lot of people aren't fans of that these days, but I am. Then I'm just giving my wig a good brush. This is from Shein. Absolutely love this one. The quality of it is fantastic. So I sort of give my hair a little brush. I put a bit of dry shampoo in there, and then I just plaited my hair very loosely whilst bopping away again to my 90s club classics. And then applying a little bit of lippy just to finish off the look. Checking it all out, having a chat. And then, yeah, just packing up my little bag and getting ready. This is my lovely necklace, the finished look, bit of Prosecco. And yeah, so I will let you look at me posing, because that's really nice for you, isn't it? So I'm all ready here, just posing a little bit more just so you can see. And yeah, my lovely Shein dress, I think, I'm not sure if it's Shein or Temu, I can never remember. They're much the same, aren't they, really? But yeah, so I'm all ready to go. Nice Christmas tree shining in the background. A few photos of my hero from my teenage years. Love this one. Love this photo of him. I think he's really gorgeous here. So yeah,